Well, hello. Hello, everybody. It is Romania Black, and welcome to Volume 2. Hopefully, I've just gotten a new microphone, so hopefully you can hear this a lot better than last week. I've also figured out how to adjust my camera that is going to be looking at the manga, so the picture quality of the in-video footage of the manga should be a lot better this week, and also hopefully the camera positioning is better too. I think the only thing that might be off is a little bit with the lighting. Might have to play with that for Volume 3. I'll see how I feel about this volume, but yeah! So we're going to pick up where we left off with page 228 of the Deluxe Volume 1, technically Volume 2 of the regular Berserk manga. I'm super excited to be into the manga again, talking about it. Hopefully my dogs will be good. We can only hope. But I do have a couple things I want to say before we start. Just looking at comments that have been given about the manga in relation to this. So, Melania the Severed, we were talking about Miura and his artwork and how insanely good this manga is at the time. And Melania the Severed pointed out in the Discord that Miura was 23 when they started the Berserk manga. I was like, 23! I was barely finishing college and figuring out what to do with my life at 23. I can't imagine doing this manga, this first volume at that age. Cannot even fathom it. No. And then they were pointing out how they were literally 19 when there was apparently this pilot manga that was created. Now, they were talking about how the pilot manga might be included in one of these volumes. I told Melania on the Discord, I think that it's included maybe in volume 14. I feel like somebody tried to comment on it, and I was like, let's not talk about that yet. But so I don't want to know. I like looking at deluxe volumes of manga like this because usually they include extras, things that are, little bonuses throughout, and I kind of want that to be something we get to see throughout the manga. So I'm curious for those surprises, but we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, and then Warler pointed out that at age 10 is when Miura first started writing manga and creating it, which, I think all of us kind of maybe drew comics when we were kids. Like when I was 9 or 10, I was drawing little comics, but I highly doubt they were on the level of Miura. So that's exciting. That's crazy. I'm like, what? So I'm really excited about that. That's really, really cool. And then Be Happy. We talked about this also in the Discord over on Patreon, that there are apparently covers, because obviously I'm looking at the deluxe edition. If you've seen the deluxe editions, they're just black spined. They look very classy, very elegant, but there is always something missing from seeing those individual volume covers. I love that. Like with Death Note, when I got the Death Note manga, I could have gotten the deluxe Death Note black editions, but I really wanted the covers because they're so colorful and vibrant and fun. So apparently someone said that the covers are shown in the deluxe volumes, and Be Happy said yes. I haven't encountered them yet, so I'm assuming maybe they're at the end of the volume along with the bonus stuff. So next week we'll be finishing volume 3 and the extras for the Berserk manga, so that'll be exciting. So we'll get to see that next week. That'll be cool. So that's what we'll look at. So if for some reason they are not in the deluxe volumes, Be Happy said they would be kind enough to put them in the Discord and I could see them later. So good. So we'll see that next week. We'll get to look at those individually after that. But yeah, I am super excited to be diving back in here. We've met Puck. I love Puck. I am Puck, basically. So I hope they stick around for a long time. And I don't think I talked about this in the last week because I was just kind of like, oh, this is our cliffhanger. But it dawned on me after I was thinking about it. In episode 1 of the anime, we get the Behelit. Guts grabs the Behelit from the Fief Lord and walks away, and that's the end of episode 1. And then we come back to the flashback and see Guts's, past or whatever. We didn't see that in this manga. He didn't grab a Behelit when he left the Fief Lord. So my theory is that he just this is where the Behelit comes into play. It's huge. It's like the size of an ostrich egg. It's a lot bigger than Griffith's, whatever that means. And interestingly enough, I think that's what they substituted out. They wanted to show us the behelit ahead of time so that when we saw Griffith having one, we'd be like, oh, that's weird. That's that thing the Thief Lord had. And having us thinking about it. But here, the behelit is being shown to us through the old little magician, mage, whatever his name is, that's got his little magic shop. We're seeing it through him instead. So there we go. But I've got my coffee poured. I've got my camera lined up here. Got my microphone on. I am so ready to go. I'm so excited, y'all, to be diving into this next volume and just going through it. So we shall see. But with that being said, we're going to get ready to start this sucker here, and I hope you all enjoy. But we are going to dive through Berserk's manga, and we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I'm going to put my little things down, tie back to this, and we'll turn the page and see what we get. Oh, interesting. And then there's the behelit. Oh, for a second, I thought that looked like Guts from the past when he was a kid. But then you see the mechanical arm and you're like, but he has the band over his eye where his eye got blinded during episode 25. So this must not have been very long after that we got this, perhaps. Interesting. I didn't notice until now if Guts had both of his eyes opened. I think he did. So curious. Okay. So maybe we'll get some flashback onto that, possibly. Oh, volume 2. Nice. I don't think that we got to see volume 1's cover. Again, next week, I will look at the covers that Be Happy sent in the Discord. But, oh, okay. Wow. So we're only getting 2 chapters in this volume? Oh my God. The Guardians of Desire, chapter 2 is over 100 pages. Oh shit. And then, oh my God. And then the Guardians of Desire, chapter 3 is probably that too. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a really long chapter. Holy cow. Okay. All right, then sure thing. A behelit. Wow. They really like the shading. I feel like this is all in color in the actual volumes, which is quite sad that we have to see it. That's the only thing that's kind of disappointing about the deluxe editions of something is that they're usually in black and white. So the shading can make things more like contrasted than they usually are. Do you know what this is? Puck's like, wait, stop, Guts. Who are you and where'd you get this thing? I stole it from the Count. I'm telling the truth. Oh, so it was the Thief Lords. Okay. Tell me everything you know. I like that all you can see is this like hermit's like eye sticking out from under the bandages. That's terrifying. My name is Vargas. I was the castle physician. Okay. The Count was different. He was cruel, but at least he was still human. Aha. But 7 years ago, after getting hold of this thing, he changed. Ooh, okay. So are we going to tie the behelit to this? Interesting. He treated people as if they were playthings and dissected them alive. Okay, so the Count, not the Thief Lord, but so this is not like in episode 1, the Thief Lord had the behelit. Here, it's this Count that's huge. He started dissecting people. Oh my God, what? Ew. And then he started violating them and eating them. Let's hope that Griffith is not doing that with Casca. Let's hope that that is not the case, right? His Inquisition of Heretics was nothing more than an excuse to acquire bodies. Creepy. Oh my God. Interesting. And Guts is like, I also like that Guts ends up always at a library listening to all of these people and their expositions. He can't get away from it, right? I didn't want to be part of his diversion, so I fled the castle with my wife and 2 sons. But on our way out, we were caught and thrown in prison. Oh. He hacked me up and he took my wife and sons before my very eyes. Oh my God. Oh, it's bad enough. It's bad enough that we see like his face mauled and everything and like the skin and flesh ripped off of his eye and his nose there. But there's like him like is devouring a body whole. It's probably good that this is darkened out where I can't see it as well. I can't imagine why we didn't animate this season. Oh no! This is only volume 2, y'all. This is just volume 2. Oh my god! What? Oh! Oh no! Nope! He literally has become a demon. Oh, that's so creepy. It's like the behelit and everything makes, oh my god, and their eyes are popped out of the, oh, oh, this is so gross. Why? Shit. This is so disturbing. Oh, it's like a car crash. You can't look away. More than anger or sorrow, more than concern for my wife and 2 sons, I was nothing but a prisoner of fear. Which I'm wondering if Guts kind of sees himself similar to that. Like he knows that feeling of watching someone be violated in front of you. He would know what that feels like, but his face is telling us nothing, right? Okay, so his eye is closed. Okay. And poor Puck. Puck is me. Puck is like, no. And I used a drug that I concealed to feign my death. And I slipped out of the castle and took this thing with me, and it was a miracle. Which is amazing that the Count hasn't gone after it. But 7 years have passed, and I researched every aspect of religion and the occult, and I couldn't understand a single clue about the nature of this thing. What in the world is it? And he says it's a key. Oh, Guts calling it a key is so interesting. That opens a portal to another world that overlaps our own. It's a key that summons demons from another dimension that have manipulated the dark side of human history since ancient times. The 5 members of the God Hand. Oh, and we can see them in the shadows there. Yes, we see the woman. We see the little egg. Dude, we see Mars Attacks. We see the giant, and then you can see Femto there. And the eclipse. What foreshadowing? Isn't that fun? Not fun, but isn't that something? The foreshadowing there? Oh my god. And then Puck and Vargas are like, oh, so that's it. I like Guts calling it a key that opens the portal that you have to, which now it makes sense, right? Your flesh and blood during the eclipse, it's like everything has to line up. It's almost like a combination key of a safe. And the behelit, like the behelit is like a little combination to a safe. And once your flesh and blood in the eclipse and everything all aligns, then the parts of the behelit all move around. And they kind of like slowly integrate and activate. And you're like, look at that. Oh my god. That is incredible. I love that page and everything about it. Oh, okay. So curious. Oh, this is Zondark. Oh, for a second I thought it was Guts, and I was like, are we getting a flashback? But no, it's Zondark. He's just a big-ass buff man like Guts. Okay. Interesting. Curious. Oh, the black swordsman. I'll kill him. Wow, and his eye, it's the opposite eye of Guts that was hit. That's so curious. Okay. Have everyone vacate the room at once, doll. Oh, I said at once. Ooh, is he going to try to, since he's an apostle, try to like make him a vehicle to go and get the black swordsman? Curious. Oh my god, why is he just hitting his head up against the wall? Dude, what? I'll do anything to kill him. Don't be making deals with the devil, y'all. This is lesson 1. Don't make deals with devils. That is Berserk's lesson number 1, right? Oh no. I'll grant your wish. Ew! What the fudge? What? Why? Ew, blah, blah. Oh, and he wants him to eat it? What is this human centipede bullshit? What is it? Oh, Mira. And the way that he draws it in such detail, like you want to praise it because it's such beautiful artwork, but at the same time, it's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Nope. Parasitic worms are like a big phobia of mine. I feel like this is Romania's phobias, the manga. All we need is a pit of needles and I'm screwed. Come on, Mira, don't be doing this. Don't make this Saw 2. Please don't do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, and then he's perfectly fine. He's back down to his little size again. No harm, no foul. Oh my god, and he's just become this monster. He reminds me of oh shit, and he's just like just inhaled it. Ew. Nope. Nope. Now I'm worried about all the shit that could happen to Casca if she's stuck with Femto. I'm worried about all of that because what if Femto starts regurgitating like baby bats or something? I don't want her to be like, I don't want her to end up like Zoldark. Nope, don't want that. That's disgusting. Why? Ew. Ugh. So, oh my god. I'm curious now if the Thief Lord even had a Behelit because we didn't see that or not, but what the fuck? Can Femto regurgitate things like this? I don't want to know the answer to that question, but this is bringing up a whole host of bad ideas and bad things to think about for the future. I'm also curious to know if Zod is the result of making a deal with the devil. If Zod is either an apostle that went rogue, or if Zod is kind of like Zoldark, where he wanted revenge on someone and ended up like taking a deal with the devil and consuming something that made him both immortal and just super strong. But he seems more zombified by it, so I don't know. He also reminds me of in Game of Thrones, the one Sir Clegane, where he like it becomes zombified in the show. This reminds me a lot about that. Oh my god. Nope, not having it. Zondark, you have to wreak vengeance to your heart's content. I would think that the moment their little teeth become like little teeth, like sharp shark teeth like that, then it's like, wow, you seem somewhat different. I don't know what to make of this. It's well made. I like Puck looking at it. Puck making the little face. That's so cute. Aww. And Puck like just tapping it. That's so cute. Okay, Mira, why you make Puck look so cute there? It won't budge an inch. Oh, ew, yes, yeah, it's I looked at him. Gross. It's art. Yeah, oh. It's not art, it's alive. Yeah. Why'd you tell me before I touched it? It's not dangerous in its current state. It's a tool. Well, how does it summon the God Hand? Well, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble if I knew that. Yeah, that's terrifying. I'd be like, get me away from that thing. How did the Count get a hold of this anyway? Yeah, that's a very good question. By chance. Yeah, nothing's by chance in this story. I highly doubt that. Oh, he bought it from a caravan of merchants that stopped by the castle, and the merchants knew nothing about it. They found it in the town bazaar somewhere. Yeah, bullshit. I highly doubt that. Yeah. Okay, there's a map of the castle and the secret passage. But with this body of mine, yeah. I mean, on the one hand, I do believe that his body is kind of decrepit, so it probably would not be very useful to follow him. Do I also think that there's a possibility that we can't trust Vargas? Yes, I think there is a possibility because it's just... There's something about Vargas where I feel really bad for him and I want to believe his story. But then there's another part of me that's like, I don't know. Why hasn't the Count looked for that Behelit? Because Griffith was obsessed with the Behelit. And once Griffith lost the Behelit, it was like everything was all downhill from there. But he had been told certain things about the Behelit that we now know are... were dictated for a reason. So if the Count didn't know that about the Behelit and just happened to have it and then all these things started to happen to him without him realizing that it was the Behelit's influence, then I don't know, right? But Yeah, okay. So he says he's waited 7 years for this to happen. But again, it's every 216 years that is the eclipse. So he's like, please, Guts, you're my only hope. And then again, Guts is like, don't touch me. Right? Guts is like, I don't do that. And then, yeah. Don't touch me like that. You're the one that looks like a monster, so make yourself more presentable. That's interesting that Guts says it that way. Like, quit projecting, Guts. Quit projecting. Listen, you. Also, my brother told me, I was telling him about Puck being like the fairy from Legend of Zelda. My brother's like, Navi. And I'm like, yes, Navi, thank God. It was like keeping me up at night, not being able to remember the fairy's name. Navi. He's like, why are you always picking on people like that? Oh. He's just like, oh, come on, you jerk. If only you kill the count, I don't care what you say about me. Oh, I like that, Puck says, you old fella, like, feels pity for him. Whereas, Guts calls him spineless. He's like, I'm not going to avenge you, but I'm going to kill him all the same. And that's when he notices, oh no! Well, damn it, how did he suss them out that quick, right? How did that happen? How'd they find them so fast? What the fudge? I like that amidst all of this beautiful, intricate artwork, elaborate armor, everything, Puck is so cutely drawn. It's hilarious. The guy from this afternoon. You're a tough bastard, ain't ya? Wow, he doesn't have a helmet on, though. He just has this, like, very Adon-like armor and a very Adon-like battle axe, right? Just seeming very similar to it. Oh, shit. Okay. Guts. And the brand. Oh. And then Guts says, you're not even human anymore. So the brand can detect when the demons are near. Okay, and he senses that he's got that demon inside of him. He said Damon. He's like, I'll hack you to pieces. Ew. So now the question is if the Fief Lord took a similar bribe as well to become part snake or whatever, or if he was like that all along. Doesn't matter because Guts just tears off his arm. Oh my God. Holy cow. No big deal. No big deal. You got him. Oh shit. No, it's growing back. Ew. Ew, it's like Akira. Oh, that's so gross. God, I can imagine why they didn't want to animate this because the censors, I tell you. Oh my God. Oh, and it's just like wants to kill. Like, yeah, once that thing inside of him has completely taken him over, there is so much like body horror and just, it's so gross. No. Nope. Nope. I love Puck hiding in the skull and it just chattering. That's so cute. Need that little tiny bit of levity. All right, Guts. Oh my God, with the arm and the sword. What a stance. What a hero stance, let me tell you. Loins are girded. Ready to go. Oh my God. With that big ass sword. I'll chop you to mincemeat. Oh my gosh. Ew. The fact that the arm can swirl around with the axe is just terrifying. Terrifying indeed. Oh my God. Oh. I was gonna say they're chopping up the entirety of all the shelves and everything around them, and so that place is all it's all gonna collapse on them, right? And Vargas is like, I love Vargas in the bottom there in the bottom panel. He's like, oh my work, my years of work, and this random guy comes in, wants this random egg I stole from the Count, and now he's just destroying my life's work, and he doesn't even care. The collateral damage following Guts is absolutely atrocious. Oh no, Puck! Oh, Vargas. And Vargas saved Puck. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, you're the one I'm worried about, little one. What a horrible monster. God save us. Oh, oh, and then Puck gets like grabbed by him. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no joke, Puck. Is it because Puck touched the Behelit that Vargas saved him? Is Puck tied to the Behelit now? Is Puck going to become the next Demon King? Or Queen? We don't know their gender. Oh my gosh, she's just swinging the axe like a whip. That's exactly, the arm can function like a whip. That is terrifying. Will be chopped to bits. But the thing is, it's too fast to see, and Guts is blocking every blow. I mean, that is what's curious, because we know Guts is strong. We know Guts has the ability to swing that damn sword and it make an impact. We know that. The question is, like, how did he get to where he was strong enough to block it? Is it just, especially with one eye, right? So is that something that we're going to elaborate on? Because, you know, Guts had to have time to have that arm made, so we don't know exactly how long has passed. We don't know the amount of time that has passed between Femto taking Casca away and seemingly leaving Guts behind and this current volume, right? Oh, and getting him. The thing about it is, too, it seems like Zoldark is so blinded by his bloodlust of wanting to get revenge on Guts for attacking his pride and hurting him that he sacrificed a lot of his intelligence and a lot of his, you know, soul to be able to reason through things. And he's just completely blinded by bloodlust at this point. Oh my God. Oh. And just chopped his head. I swear, like half his head is missing. Oh my God. If that like worm thing grows out of the head, Romania's over at that point. Nope. Yeah, that few. Okay, maybe not. He's incredible. I knew he was tough, but it seemed like he was just swinging his sword around wildly. But now I realize he's a master swordsman. Okay. Real quick, before we turn this page. One, yes, Guts has been training with a sword for a while. We have established that. I'm curious how he's become a master swordsman, because he's really damn good with a sword. A master swordsman, if you told me that him swinging that sword to stop those attacks was from the result of all his training that we saw in the anime, I would believe you. That seems fair. But I wonder, like, did he meet Zod along the way? Did he meet somebody that helped him teach more about swordsmanship while he was getting his arm repaired? How does that work? But I'm going to tell you what. This image of Guts with the cloak over the sword, we've all throughout the anime made references that the sword is a phallic representation. I'm just saying. Is that a rabbit in your pocket, or are you happy to see me, Guts? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Oh, he's still alive. What is this, Resident Evil? What is this? No, damn it. Ew. No. I didn't want it. I didn't want the worm coming out of his head. Oh, God, why? Oh, ugh. Damn it, no! Ew, why? Just why? Why? Oh my God. For a mortal, that is. Oh my God, ew! Oh, is it the demon itself, or is it just like, oh, it's the Count? So did the Count just implant himself into Zoldark because he's like, well, you have a better body than me. Let me take over this body, shall we? Oh, no. Oh, and then he went to grab it. Oh, I like that the Behelit suddenly looks like it needs chapstick. It needs some Blistex real quick. After I take care of him, I'll be delighted to continue where we left off 7 years ago. At this point, Zoldark is just a shell. It's just a shell being used by this demon. That is disgusting. No. Good Lord, no. I like the little, the word box with Puck is like chatter, 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 chatter. Oh my gosh. Surely no one can defeat you. No human, that is. The fact that you're mortal is your downfall. I don't know. He's got a pretty good track record so far. I mean, with occasional slip ups, but whatevers. Oh my God. Everybody underestimating Guts. What we doing? Oh, over here, listen. Oh, and there's the passageway to get out. Okay, cool, nice. Okay. I feel like, have you ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2? There is a scene in that movie where it came out in like the early 90s. I'm not spoiling this for you. But there's Shredder in that scene. There was a bunch of like a dock that they're fighting under and it like collapses on him. That reminds me of that. Oh my God. It's like Paris is burning. Meanwhile, oh my gosh. Interesting. Interesting. All right. That's your idea of escape route. Well, yeah, they had to go through the sewer. The Count? That's not the Count. It was like his daemon. How does Guts know all of these demon terminologies? I feel like there has been a time lapse between episode 25 of the anime and now, and I'm hoping we get back to that and find that out. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. Oh no. Go zoom in just a wee bit. Center that. There we go. Yeah. It was feeding off that guy in total control of his mind and body. All that remained was his desire to kill. Yes, there we go. There's something I want from you. Give me the behelit. Ooh, now here's the part. Because I was wondering, I'm like, is Vargas going to part with the behelit? Because that's going to make a big determination there. Think of it as a down payment for killing the Count. It's of no use to you anyway. I'm curious if it's a way of summoning demons. Well, I guess the brand on Guts is doing that anyway. So maybe the behelit, he's like thinking nothing bad ever happened to Griffith when he had the behelit. So, but then again, I say that he was tortured for a year before the behelit fell off of him. But I don't know if that was an anime only thing. We'll find out more in the manga if that holds true. But for the most part, things went rather well when he had the behelit. So interesting. And then he takes it later. Guts! Old fella, take care of yourself, okay? He's like, I will, and you take care of yourself too, little one. You're a good person, you know? At first I thought you were kind of creepy. I'm sorry. It's okay. One more thing. I think that people need to keep living. Oh my God, yeah, I am Puck. Puck is me. We are of equal terms in here. I don't know much about life, but living for the future is more important than trying to avenge the past. You need to tell Guts that all day, every day. I'm mixed up. No, you're right. I see ya. Such a dear elf. Oh, come on, son of a bitch. No! Damn it, don't be sniping him out of the water. No! Oh. But okay. Oh, damn it. Is it going to kill him? No! I don't want that I don't want Vargas to die. Damn it. Guts, that was so rude. Taking the behelit and walking off like that. You could have at least seen him off somewhere safe. He saved you, you know. He showed you a secret passage and he gave you the behelit. I could have done those things myself. Oh. A scoundrel. I wish that Puck would have told Guts what he just told Vargas, because the idea of living for the present and the future and not trying to avenge the past, in some respects, that's what Guts is doing. So I wish Guts had heard what Puck had told him. That would have been nice. Would have been real good. But both of you want to destroy the Count. Well, you're allies after all. That maggoty creep. How could you? Allies, me and him? He'll end up dragging me down with him. And that goes for you too, Bug. Oh, poor Puck. And Puck doesn't know his backstory. I'm wondering if at some point Puck is going to sit around and get to the point where Puck is like, you need to tell me why you're like this. Like, I wonder if they're going to get on terms where Guts feels like sharing his story with Puck and tells him all of the past and we find it out through the manga that way. or I'm curious how we're going to get to that point, but I'm thinking it's going to be he's going to tell Puck his story. And then that's how Puck's going to find out why he is the way he is. You know what he reminds me of? Guts reminds me very much of Eddie Valiant from, oh my God, yes, Guts and Puck have an Eddie Valiant and Roger Rabbit relationship. If you've ever seen the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, in that Roger Rabbit is so upbeat and gets moments where they actually have genuine emotion and they get sad like Puck, but for the most part, they're like, well, Eddie, why are you being a sourpuss? Right? Guts is being a sourpuss. And you come to find out, you know, Guts had all this bad stuff happen to his, you know, his brother, or in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Eddie Valiant's character had this really bad thing happen to his brother, and it jaded him, and it made him, like, can view the world completely different, and that's why he's a sourpuss, according to Roger Rabbit. Guts is the same way. Guts is clearly hiding like some dark past has happened to him. And we, the audience, if you're a manga only reader, don't know that yet. And Puck is like, why are you such a sourpuss, Guts? Oh my God. So true. He's like, what is it? Another execution. It was yesterday. Oh, it's supposed to be a warning to him. And of course, Guts views it as it's a friend of that fellow who caused all the commotion. Oh, a friend of them. What? What are we talking about? Of course, that would get Guts go. It's a trap, clearly. Because what, no offense, other than Casca, what friend of Guts is left? Or is it Vargas? Maybe it's Vargas. If it's Vargas and Guts knows that it's Vargas, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting indeed. He's like, Guts. Hey, Guts, listen. Guts, grrr! First, okay, here's another thing too. Miura, the artwork for Puck also reminds me a little bit of the artwork for Unico. And the way that Beazle is drawn in Unico, or that Unico is drawn, I'm instantly thinking of that as well. I could take a hint. I won't ask you again. Oh my God. Yes. And then Guts watches him fly away. Oh. Interesting. And Guts sees his arm. Oh. So then we see Guts without his arm that he chopped off himself, and without his eye. And we see Vargas without his legs. His eye, nose, and eye too. He took my wife and my sons, and I was nothing but a prisoner of fear. And getting that same thing with Guts, that little glimpse there. Yes, indeed. Avenge me. Oh, damn. Okay, and then, of course, Guts is frustrated because he's trying to, Guts puts on this front of saying, I don't care. I don't give a shit about them. But then when he thinks about it, he does feel sympathy and he kind of relates to Vargas. So it's like, yes, of course. I wish Puck could have seen that too and been like, read between the lines. Oh, okay. Poor Vargas. Oh. Has it been 7 years? Oh my gosh. Let's just get this execution out of the way. The Black Swordsman has it. He has the Behelit. Okay, so now the Count wants the Behelit. Well, how about that, huh? Old fellow, what do I do? Oh, and then Guts. Guts! Guts is like, shit, get away. Get away, fairy. Oh my God. Oh, I knew you'd come. Oh no, you're gonna make it more Tsundere, Puck. There is some good in you. What are you gonna do? You better hurry up, or the old fella's gonna. Oh, you've got it all wrong. Oh, Guts, don't be like that. He says, I just came to watch him die. Oh, Puck. If you just let him be, he might have saved him. Oh, in the shadows, it's a trap. As soon as I approach, they're going to burst out. Do you think I'm so noble I won't walk right into their trap? He's like, but if you're so worried about it, why don't you save him? Oh, now we're going to see, like, putting that pressure on Puck, huh? Oh. Well, but I couldn't do that alone. Then shut up. The same goes for him. An average person, a misfit who can't swing a sword. It's ridiculous for him to even think he can defeat that monster. Oh. Ambition comes with a price attached. And that price comes too high if you die for nothing. Oh, and then of course Puck has all these emotions. The reward for ambition too great is self-destruction. Oh, wow. Okay. And that's so amazing that he says that because that's Griffith. Griffith's ambition, that's so fascinating. Okay, because you have Griffith who had this really crazy ambition, and when it wasn't met, it ended up self-imploding on him and destroying him from within. But part of that reason he self-imploded was because Guts left. So it's not entirely like his ambition was too great, unless you think of the fact that Griffith wanted too much, and he wanted so much in that moment that it ended up not working out. He wanted too much. It's like, I need whiteboard coon. I need whiteboard coon for these. I might have to set it up to where I can like stop and do a whiteboard coon moment for the future. That's going to have to happen for the next volumes, that we'll have to have whiteboard coon out. But yeah, it's one of those situations where Griffith, he wanted not only to become king, but he also kind of wanted Guts to himself. And when that ambition got so great, one little thing throwing it off caused all this self-destruction. Interesting. So is that also the reason why Guts isn't having all of this ambition? Because he's like, if, my ambition's too much, then, what could end up happening? He's like, if I care too much, then the price is going to be that when that's taken away from me, it's going to cause me to self-destruct. So I just won't care, and then that won't happen. Oh my gosh. But I want Puck to talk to him. I want Puck to be like, it burns. Dark and violent emotions, self-hating and destruction. It's burning like black magma. This is the source of his strength. Oh, I like black magma. That's really, really cool. Okay. Oh, he should have known his limits. A rat should live like a rat. Guts, are you afraid? Oh, Puck's gonna call him out being like, are you self-projecting a little bit in this moment? Oh my God. What are you talking about? The old fella fighting enemies he can't defeat. Are you afraid of him, aren't you? Yeah. You are afraid to admit that you're also fighting a losing battle. You don't want to admit you're just like him. Then why did you come here? Oh, if you don't really care, you wouldn't be here at all. If you hated that old fella that much. You talk too much. Where does an elf like you get off talking like a human? Oh, Puck's little face. Come on, Guts. Why would you do that to him? Oh. Of course, and then Guts gets mad because he's like, damn it, he has a heart. You big ass. Oh my God. Selfish bastard chicken. You little brat. You damn bug. Oh. All I can think of though when Puck does that thing is like, you big ass. And a mother bugging hammer time. I hope somebody edits that. I hope somebody has edited that moment. Oh my God, where he's like, screw you, Guts. Should I feel compassion? Oh, you should feel compassion, Guts. I know you don't want to because you don't think the world has any left for you, but you should feel compassion. You should. Oh my God. And then, oh no. Puck, don't do anything crazy. Oh, my head is splitting. Fear, anger, sadness, guilt, the hysteria of hundreds of people are swirling around inside me. Old fella. Oh, Puck. Puck. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, should I? And Guts is just standing there staring at him. Should I? I love just the sky and everything reflected in Puck's eyes. It's so good. And of course, Guts is like, that idiot, that little fellow. Oh no! Oh, he looks like a little Pillsbury Doughboy bouncing off the axe. No! Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Stupid! Oh my god, the way that he picks him up and holds him in his hand, he just looks like a little doughboy. Oh, no, Puck! What are you doing? Get on with it. It's a shame. Death will be paying you a visit soon. Along with the hundreds of victims you've killed, he'll drag you to hell along with them. Oh. Hold up the devil's severed head before us once and for all. Hold it up before us. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Is that the behelit or was that was his eye? Oh. Man. Miura really subverting that expectation, right? Miura subverting that expectation where you think Guts is gonna save the day and he doesn't. He doesn't. And then Puck isn't able to do anything. And it's almost as if Guts wanted to see the death himself. It's almost like his pride kept him from proving Puck right. But then it's like it almost seemed like Guts was witnessing, if I see this murder in front of me and I see him die, it'll make me even more heartless and then it won't be a problem anymore, right? But oh, and is that fear coming back? And that's the little thing, the little incubi that feeds off of fear because he's afraid of what's happening. What the fudge? Yes, ew, it's that. Oh my god, ew. And the fear takes the face of Vargas. Oh. Hold up his severed head before us. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Didn't show up at all, Black Swordsman. Well done. Or maybe... Oh, who's this? Who's this black-haired lady? Who be she? Who be she? What? Excuse me? Interesting. Oh, and there's the corpses. Ugh. The look in your eye was filled with vengeance. Oh, and he killed. Of course, my dogs go crazy. And then, he killed all those guys there that were like out to. They were out to just bury the corpses. So why'd he kill them? I guess were they just grave robbers or? I won't fail like you. Oof, that's such a heavy line, right? Oh my god. And then all of the ghosts rising up. My leg! All I can ever think of is the SpongeBob meme where the one sardines like, my leg! That's what he's saying there. My leg! I'm in pain. I want my head back. Oh my god. We want the Count's head. Oh, and they all want revenge together. I think it's so cool how these ghosts are like, they all want revenge on the Count, but they're like wanting to use his body to go do it. That's so creepy. Oh my god, that is legit terrifying. Let's do this together. Oh my god, and they're like actually possessing him. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, never. That's a bit terrifying knowing that they could possess him at some point. That is legit terrifying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Never. You're dead, all of you. This is my fight. Mine, a person of flesh and blood. You and I have nothing in common. You're nothing but worthless scum. Get away from me, carcasses. Oh, wow. That's right. I'll do it myself. I'll kill the Count with my very own flesh and blood. So, yeah, there is a very interesting tie to Griffith in this page. A very interesting tie indeed. Mainly the tie, the tie in all of this that, the tie that Guts saying that he doesn't need, first of all, he doesn't need anybody. He can do this on his own, is very akin to Griffith, who was, trying to work his way up the ladder by himself. The only difference is, the big difference between Guts and Griffith at this point is that Griffith was very willing to use people and step over people and create this mound of carcasses and corpses to climb the ladder himself. And he just knew that was the path that he had to take. Guts is trying to not be like Griffith in that respect and make his own way by himself. So he does not need to build a pile of corpses to get what he wants, even though that's kind of happening with Vargas, for example. But the other thing is, like, the Behelit, uses your flesh and blood in exchange for ensuring that you start to climb the ladder of your own ambition. And here he's like, I'm going to use my own flesh and blood to kill the Count, which is essentially like using a Behelit in a sense. So interesting. Like we talked last week about all of the similarities and differences with Guts and Griffith at this point. And if you've read the manga, you've not even gotten to meet Griffith yet. So curious. So curious, right? Oh, so that was just the one chapter of this volume. That was just the one chapter. Oh my God. And then we see Puck represented there. So I am actually going to take a break and stop at this point. And then we'll come back and read the next chapter here in just a second. And we're back. Yes, I took a break, had some dinner, came back because I was like, oh, we spent much more time on that one chapter that was 100 or so pages than I anticipated. So now we're going to finish. This volume only has 2 chapters, which they're a lot, yeah. But The Guardians of Desire, which is such an interesting title because it's like, well, what does Guts desire? What does Zoldark desire? What does Vargas desire? What does the Count desire? So it's kind of that Behelit is sort of this magnet of, it helps you to fulfill your desires, but then there's a cost to it and there's a price to pay, and it's just all sorts of fun stuff happening, right? I feel like I can appreciate these chapters more having watched the anime, because you can see kind of all the stuff building up. I can only imagine people that started with the manga and then when they got to the stuff that's happening in the anime being like, oh, I see what you're doing. And I have no clue if we're even near that point yet. I feel like the manga's not going to let us wait too long before diving into Guts' backstory, but this is a very long manga, so they very, very well. But I don't want to know when that happens. I want to be surprised when we get there, and then it'll be like, oh my gosh, here we go. But yeah, getting back to this, I'm going to put my bookmark down here. We're going to go ahead and get started back up with this chapter, Chapter 2, The Guardians of Desire, Part 2. We're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we have our nice Guts going up this maze, given lots of Labyrinth vibes. I'm digging it. Like, needs David Bowie to play. Okay, now this is the 3rd chapter of The Guardians of Desire, yes. But man, what a Batman pose. Look at that. He looks so Batman-like there as he's marching up them stairs. It's very interesting because, again, we're paralleling the moment they went to rescue Griffith. In the anime, they were going down all the flights of stairs to get to Griffith in the dungeon, and now Guts is coming up. So it's very, very interesting as he's going up there to face the Count. Oh no! Oh, because I was wondering, I'm like, what did they do with Puck? Did Puck just get, because they held him like a little Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm like, did he get just tossed off the stage? No, they kidnapped him. No. Oh my God. Old fella. And of course, Puck would have an affinity to him because he saved him. He risked his life to save him against that collapse. And the way that Miura draws his eyes, like you could see Vargas's eyes having a little gleam there, like it's actually really sweet. He says, I couldn't do a thing to save you. Not a single thing. In some respects, Puck kind of maybe mirrors Guts, because Guts couldn't do anything to save Casca at the end of the anime. And now you have Puck kind of in the same situation. So I wonder if there's ever going to be any reflection about that. And he's like, well, what's going to happen to me now? I'm afraid. I don't want this Count to eat him. Oh. Yeah. Oh my God. And he even said, like, what if I end up being in a pie? Oh my God. Oh. Father. Oh, it's his daughter. Oh shit. Theresia. Puck's face, like, oh God. No, what are we doing? What is this? No. Father. Oh my God, amazing. Well, maybe the Count, before he, was possessed by demon powers, was not as fugly as he is now. We can't judge. We couldn't judge Vargas, Oh, something for you. An elf. Is it real? Thank you, Father. Are you lonely, Theresia? Be patient. I couldn't let you out into the impure world overrun by filthy heretics. Creepy. Oh, and she gives him like she kind of has like a little, she doesn't look like Griffith except for that stare she gives him. Interesting. Theresia. I mean, you would think the Puck could slide through them bars, but it maybe is harder than it seems. And he doesn't want to get his wings caught on it. You're the only... Oh! Ew! Well, no, she's not gonna let you touch her! That's creepy as hell! Hell no! Nope, girl, get out of there! Nope. Ew, what if he tries to eat her? Ew. No, you're supposed to be her dad. What? No. Oh, forget it. What was she gonna say? Why is he acting like Beast from Beauty and the Beast? That's your daughter. You're not supposed to be able to touch her. Maybe it's because of how he looks, but like, he literally is a monster. Of course not. Interesting. I wonder if part of his desire and the reason that he's kind of sold himself with the Behelit and everything is because he wanted to like be loved by her in this creepy way. And then it obviously wasn't happening. And so he's just kind of like driven mad by it. Oh, and then is he thinking of he's thinking of the stairwell too. Interesting. So is the stairwell with Guts, was that just a metaphor? Was that just a metaphor of him chasing the stairs of his desire, and it's like a paradox, it's just endless? Was that opening few pages, were they just metaphorical, that Guts is just, he's chasing after this desire that is not going to happen, and thus it's never going to be achievable, kind of like what Puck was talking with him about? Is the Count kind of experiencing the same thing? Or is he sensing that Guts is coming? Oh, or it's not just metaphorical. He actually is sensing Guts is climbing the stairs. Oh, ew. Because he can use, that to reach him. Gross. It's like an extension of him. Absolutely disgusting. No, thank you. No, thank you. I've been waiting for you. Oh my God. What? Ew. Oh, that Damon is like completely taken over Zoldark. Oh, poor Zoldark. No. Boscone had a much better fate in comparison. Ew. Oh, you're prettier than the last time I saw you. Oh my God. The scary thing about all this is that, like, if those spirits from the corpses had taken over Guts's body, this same thing could have happened to him. So that's terrifying. Awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Oh, there's nowhere to run. Oh, I do feel bad for Zoldark because it's like body horror. Like his body's completely been invaded by the daemon and it's just gone. And Guts has got that crossbow with the crazy box. What we doing? Oh, with all the arrows. Ew. Ugh. Gross. Oh my gosh, this is just insanity. Ugh. Ew, it's so creepy the way he draws it. Oh, ew. Nope. 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 Guts, what we doing? What we doing? And get that big old ass. Anytime he puts that big ass sword out, I'm like, okay, now we're good. Ew. Oh, with the blood on it. And it's like Guts has to get into like the zone and get in a different mode to outmatch Zoldark because I mean, how else would you do it? It's just like The Thing. It's like John Carpenter's The Thing, the way that it looks. Ew. Oh. No matter how much you hack up this possessed body, unless you cut off my head, I'll just keep on regenerating myself over and over again. Oh. Oh no! Oh shit, no! Oh, it knocked him down. Oh shit. I didn't notice that at first. I thought he was just coming after him, but he knocked him down on his face. Oh my god. Well, because at first I was like, why would you tell Guts the way to kill you? That's gonna get you killed. But he thought that Guts was knocked out. Oh my god. And now like the armor and everything's gone and he's just this just glob. Oh, it is like The Thing. Oh, that is so disgusting. You shouldn't have told him. You ought not have done that. That was your first mistake. Yeah. Thanks for the tip. Get it? The tip of the sword's inside his head. Okay. Oh my god. What? Ew, and it's like growing around it. Oh, gross. Oh. And now it's gonna feed off of his body. No. Ew, 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 ew. No, parasites? Nope, absolutely not. No, sir, Guts, get that off of there. No. Uh. Oh, don't think it's over yet. I'll be waiting for you upstairs. Oh. I was like afraid it was gonna like attach itself to his blood or something. These daemon things, they are creepy as hell, right? Because that one, it's the same type of creature that like got in the water and sucked up through Gaston and burst out of him. No. No, thank you. He's like, I've lost too much blood. Oh. I can't give up. Oh. Just wait and see. Oh, I'll skewer you. I'll skewer your damned head on my blade of steel. Yeah, because Vargas wanted him to hold up the demon's head. It's just insane because Guts literally has to quote unquote go berserk to keep going and force himself to keep going. But that head wound, like, dude has a concussion for sure. Oh. Oh no. I'm not very tasty. Elves are not good for your digestion, and we're high in calories. I'll make you fat, girl. Don't eat me. I won't hurt you. You can come out. I know what it feels like to be locked up in a cage. Okay. She's giving me Charlotte vibes, and I'm not sure what to make with that. You're just saying that now so you could eat me alive when I come out. I understand why you don't trust me. I'm his daughter after all. Father's been a different person since that day. The day that mother died 7 years ago. Oh, okay. Give us the tea, girl. Spill the tea. I was a baby then, so I don't remember anything. Is she only like 7 or 8 years old? Not very old? But my father told me that in those days, there was a sect of heretics at large who opposed my father. They kidnapped my mother and threatened to kill her if father didn't let them practice their pagan worship freely. He couldn't allow that without permission from the king, so he refused their demands, and they carried out their threat. Oh my God. And my mother was offered as a sacrifice to their evil god. Oh my God. Well, I'm with Puck. I'm with Puck on this one. Like, just, ugh. Father was a great ruler. He may have been harsh, but that was so he could defend his kingdom against neighboring enemies. He was trusted and loved by all, even as a father. Ah. Wow. And then that's him. Okay, well, he doesn't look quite as horrible as he does now. But wow, she kind of gets more of the rounded face from him, but luckily she takes after the mom a little bit more. But he changed. He was like a man possessed and started hunting down heretics. And now it doesn't make any difference whether they are heretics or not. It's almost like he enjoys hurting people. Like he's not human anymore. Yeah, I like the message that this series gives where it talks about violence and also about how becoming obsessed with vengeance and revenge in the past, they use obviously demons in this world because it's fantasy, but it is also kind of a metaphorical representation of if you chase those desires, if you chase greed, if you chase ambition, if you sacrifice your humanity for pride, for greed, for revenge, for lust, it makes you not human anymore. You become a monster. And in this world, you literally become a monster, but it's very much a metaphor for what happens to you as a human if you let that control you. And I like how it's represented here. I feel bad for her though. I'm not getting good vibes. I always love how this series has, oh my God, it's those random two guards. It's like every Monty Python film, they're like, oh, strangely human tonight. They were like that in every castle scene. I hope that's like a running joke where Guts just storms in like Lancelot and kills these guys like in every battle, every scene. Okay. Luckily, Guts was hit in the part of his head that the eye was already blinded, so we're lucky there. Otherwise, he would have been just walking around like a blind man. Oh. Or I'll have you killed once. He's like, move. Oh my God. He's like, get out of my way. Not today. You're in my way. Move. Oh my God. That face. He's like, go. He's like a man possessed. Wow. I mean, it's nice having that giant ass sword as a shield. It's very helpful. Also, those guards don't look like the best shots. I like the little elven ear that's like peeking out also from Guts' bandage. It's cute. What is with that sword? Oh my God. And he just like, oh my God. He sliced that one guy's head off at the jaw. Oh, ooh, ooh. And the Guts we know, we've seen him like get to this point. So holy cow. Yep. What are you waiting for? Attack. No, we've watched this guy like slice through hundreds of soldiers. This is nothing. Although, man, God, Mira sparing no expense with this gore. Just like blood and guts everywhere. Like, how, Oh, Jericho! Jericho looks like he's been roided up for a while, right? Is that double mace supposed to be some kind of sexual innuendo? I don't know. You bragged about being stronger than Zondark. Zondark, not Zaldark. Now show us your strength. Wow, I like Guts' little expression there in the corner. That's interesting. All right. What we got going on here? Nope, didn't matter. Didn't make a difference. Oh. Oh. Just cleaved him in two. Holy shit. Guts is on a mission. The funny thing is, Jesus. The funny thing is, he's on a mission to kill the Count, but inadvertently, he's also going to be where Puck is. So I'm wondering if Puck's going to be like, you came to save me. And Guts is going to be like, no, I didn't. And he really didn't. So that's funny. Oh, he's just like a man possessed. He's like, I've lost too much blood. I gotta go. He just sliced this guy in half. Oh my God. It's a massacre. And then they're all like, bye. The strongest guy in our group just got mauled and cut in half. Like, no, we're good. We're good. We're solid. Holy cow. Oh. And the thing about it is, Guts isn't even looking at him. Like, not even sparing him the time of day. He's just like, I gotta go deal with bigger fish to fry. So, bye. Oh my God. Aw. I like Puck being like, I'll lend you my shoulder to cry on and talk to you. My name's Puck. What does it feel like to fly? Oh, girl. Puck's gonna give her this beautiful lesson and then she's going to die. It's gonna be real sad. It's normal. The same for birds or bugs. It's easier than walking. Half of it is just up to the wind. Aw. And the stuff about being every day for an elf. I like that he looks around her room and sees like all of her stuff. And he's like, you haven't been in here all this time, have you, for 7 years? So she has been there for 7 years. Oh my God. Well, yeah, no wonder she's like she's got cabin fever. He thinks that heretics are still lurking about in the city and he won't let anybody near them connected to me. So it's like that kind of obsession has led to him, he obviously wants, I want to try to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's just trying to like be close to her as a father because there's a little human part of him left that, she's like her mom. But then there's another part of me that's like, no, he's perverted and gross. So, giving people the benefit of the doubt is a very dangerous thing in this story. It's my world. And this outside window is my little piece of sky. Oh, I like that Puck saying such sober eyes, not the eyes of a child. So she must only be like 8, right? Oh, guts! I love these guys like face pressed up against the windshield. He's like, Theresia, I've got to go. It's someone I know. I'm pretty quick. Don't worry. I'll share. I've seen my shares of battle I have. Oh my God, Puck. Oh. But she doesn't want him to go. Oh, it's natural of you to worry about your friend. Well, he's not exactly my friend. Right? Then go on. Oh. I am locked up in a cage. It's so sad. Ugh. I hate it. He's like, okay. Oh. I'll be back to see you later. Aw. Oh, I like that Puck gives her that little bit of hope, being like, I'm going to come back. Don't worry. She'll probably be dead when he comes back, but, ugh. And then I'll take you out of here. Oh, to actually leave this room and to go outside. Oh, it's like giving that, because she has her own desire. So again, the guardians of desire, she has her own desire to leave that room. So I like that we're getting all of these characters, their desires, kind of what they want. Okay. For revenge on the heretics who robbed him of the woman he loved. Is that why the Count acquired demonic powers? He summoned the God Hand and he himself became a demon. Well, that's interesting. So by that logic, you don't have to wait for an eclipse. You can just summon the God Hand crew and they'll be like, sure, here's some demon powers. Maybe the eclipse is to make you one of the God Hand. Maybe that's the deal. But if you just want to become a demon like all the rando demons that were in episode 24 and 25, you just summon them and they're like, sure, yeah, I mean, we'll help you out. Maybe. Oh my God. And then Guts just booted the mayor. Yep, whatever. Oh, look at that shot. Look at him. Look at him. Batman be damned. Here we go. Ooh, impressive you've made it this far. Well, welcome, Black Swordsman. What is this, a video game? What? Let's see how far human power will go. Again, this feels like the castle dungeon in which Guts met Zod. So with all the columns and everything, it just is more clean and put together than Zod's castle was. Okay. I feel like we're going to get the resolution in this volume of this battle, but I could be wrong. Oh, and of course the mayor's gone and hid. And the tentacles coming up from the ground. Of course. Ew. Gross. Yuck. Ew. Ew. What? Why? Why? Gus has lost a lot of blood, so what do we do? Ew. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna hope that that's a tail. gonna hope that's a tail and that he is not attacking Guts with his demon tentacle penis. I have to take this fight seriously. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm hoping that's just not his penis. Hoping it's his tail. God, please. All right, and then Puck. Oh no, Puck, come on now. What are we gonna do? Ah! Oh my gosh. Ew! Oh my god. Puck, don't accidentally heal that. Oh my gosh. Losing nerve. Ew. That is so freaking gross. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh no, that's so gross. This is only volume 2. This is the only first deluxe edition. We still got 13 more volumes of this, after next week. Oh my god. What am I getting into? What is even happening? Yeah, right? And Puck is like, the fudge? Now you understand. Oh my god. How futile, no matter how many times you chop off my arms and legs. If you cut off my body, it'll become stronger. It's like a hydra. Oh my god. Oh no! He's gonna kill his own daughter by just him trying. Girl, get under the bed or something. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, is she gonna go out and is she gonna see what her father has become? Ooh. If he eats her, I swear. No. That's a big old no. And then Puck. But she ain't gonna wait on him. Girl, you should have waited on that damn fairy. Oh my god. Guts! Where are you? What happened to that vigorous onslaught of yours? Did you realize you have no chance of winning, decide to run away? Oh, and then of course he runs into Guts. Where are you, black swordsman? Ew! So gross! It's got like tentacles with eyes. Oh, Puck! Hide, Puck! Don't let it eat you! Oh. Oh, Guts behind you. Oh, he put the cape on the mare. Oh my god. Ew. Oh, ew, no. Oh shit, Guts, come on. Oh, damn it. Just 'tis a flesh wound. He just scratched the surface. Shit, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is the daughter gonna show up just in time and that's gonna distract him? Oh. Crap. Oh, Guts. Oh, and Puck's like, oh. Poor Puck. You rogue. You set a decoy and aimed for my head. Oh. And I like that it cut the opposite eye of Guts, right? The brand on your neck. It's hard to believe someone can survive with that brand carved into their flesh. Ooh. Oh, revenge, though. Oh, how creepy. You see, you can't stand up to a single strike for me. It's not worth constantly being hounded by demons and chopped to pieces. There's no need for you to continue your war of pain and fear. It's meaningless. Back to where you belong, your final resting place in hell. It was already preordained the moment the brand was carved into your neck. Divine providence cannot be thwarted by man's effort. Oh my god! And of course he'd have that reaction because that's what the demons said with Femto and with Griffith. Oh my god, what that stupid gnarly hand was saying to us for 25 weeks. Oh my god. No. And Guts is like, that's his whole thing, is he's like, I'm going to defy divine providence. Nope. Oh. But at least you'll know you inflicted one blow upon me. I mean, Zod said the same thing, but Griffith came to help him against Zod. Griffith is not here. Shit. Oh, I know Guts has to live through this because we have literally like how many more volumes of this series, but they really make you question how in the world he's going to do it. Oh. Oh my God. Ew, no. Shit. Oh, come on, Puck. But you won't part with your sword. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Leave Guts alone. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, his head and everything. What do you mean to be continued? What do you mean to be continued? No. Bitch, no. No way. That went by so fast. No. No. Oh my God. No. Son of a bitch. Well. So I have to... our first cliffhanger. No, that one chapter went by so quickly. That was like, I don't know how many pages. What page did we get to? Is it going to give me like a page to go? 449. So we started at 347. And that was literally like 100 pages. How did that go by in like half an hour? No, that was so quick. And Guts is like head bleeding everywhere. Oh, damn it. This is going to be a problem. I can already foresee. This is going to be a problem with this series because, so we have that volume left to go, and I'm assuming all the extra goodies that will come with the deluxe volume here. Yeah, that parental advisory is living up to it real good. Mm-hmm. Wow. Holy cow. So, definitely enjoyed that volume much more than the first. Definitely a great continuation. And this Count is a very worthy adversary for Guts. Already right off the bat, like we're not wasting time. You know, it's so funny when we get eventually in the manga to all of the flashback stuff with Guts, you know, it seemed like it was like every little piece of the puzzle was like every little battle like got bigger and bigger and bigger and harder and harder and harder. And now we start out with this really hard battle, but when we go back and build back up to it, it'll all make sense. So, holy shit. Ha! Well, that's real fun. That's exciting. I'm very intrigued for the third volume now. Very intrigued. Indeed. I'm going to go back and look real quick and just see if they showed us the cover for volume 1. I mean, they had the cover there of Guts with that he was like being held up, tortured, but I doubt that that's the cover of the actual volume. So I am assuming that instead what it is that we'll actually get the volume covers at the end of the book. But yeah, we'll just have to see, won't we? But yeah, man. I really like the Guardians of Desire. I like that as a title, and I like the fact that it is covering the desires of all of these characters, and we're slowly learning more about Guts and seeing that there is more than just him being... Because if you started this manga and you hadn't watched the anime, then you would think Guts is really grumpy and maybe mean-spirited, and you wouldn't really understand why. But as these chapters go, we're starting to kind of peel back layers and realize, no, there's more to Guts than we think, but there's some mystery there, and Puck's trying to figure it out. But Puck's also befriending characters like Vargas and Theresia, who is... probably going to die next episode, is probably going to see her father and get killed by him or call him a monster, and then that'll leave an opening for... I don't even know how Guts is going to kill him now. He's knocked out and he's bleeding everywhere. So what is Puck going to do? That's the question, because Puck's like, I can't really do much. I'm just a little tiny fairy. All I can do is heal people and make them happy. But I can't believe that ended on a cliffhanger. That's so frustrating. Well, now I want to know what's going to happen. So, well, we'll find out next week. Next week, I will finish volume 3 of the Deluxe Edition volume 1 and see what other extra goodies are included. If there's interviews and stuff like that, we'll definitely look into it and check it out. So that's exciting. But in any case, I'm very curious to hear you all and your thoughts down below. So I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this reaction discussion. And I'll be back next week with volume 3 of the Deluxe Edition #1 of Berserk. Bye.